Tonight at 5:30, major steps being taken in Rhode Island to help police respond better to calls involving people with mental health or addiction issues. Welcome back to ABC 6 News at 5:30. I'm John DeLuca. First responders we spoke with today say coming out of the pandemic, this training is needed more than ever. ABC 6 News reporter Olivia joins us now live in the newsroom to explain. Olivia.
Well, John, this funding will go towards crisis intervention training. That's also known as CIT. Now, in communities across the country that have already implemented this training, some have reported up to an 80% reduction of officer injuries when responding to mental health crisis calls.
$1.2 million coming to Rhode Island to expand crisis intervention training, otherwise known as CIT, for police departments all across the state.
Safer for citizens, safer for police officers, better for all.
The announcement made on Monday by Senators Jack Reed and Sheldon Whitehouse, alongside officials from Thunder Mist Health Center.
It was developed in the late 80s when there was a fatal encounter with police and a person who experiencing a mental health crisis.
Since its development, CIT has been used in thousands of communities across the country, teaching officers how to better respond to calls involving mental health or addiction issues and to ensure improved outcomes of these calls for everyone involved. Many advocates, including Senator Whitehouse, say it's needed now more than ever.
The need is great right now. Mental health issues surged during the pandemic. Police officers have had to respond, and this provides additional training to them so that they can respond.
As we've seen before, the lack of training can often lead to deadly outcomes. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, across the country between 2015 and 2020, nearly 25% of all deadly officer-involved shootings involve someone with a mental illness. CIT helps to prevent those scenarios, but also to help first responders process and cope when they go home.
On February 20th, 2003, the night of the station nightclub fire, I was the first responder that night in the building when it started, and over the years we've lost police officers and firefighters to the effects of that night.
And 988, which is the new mental health crisis line, will be launched on Saturday here in Rhode Island and across the country. Now, again, that's free and is expected to help millions of people across the country every year. Live in the newsroom, I'm Olivia, ABC 6 News.